Hello Ghosts and Ghouls, Woozy Bones here, back at it with Dark Souls. Now I've been playing and thoroughly enjoying Death Road to Canada, but I think it's about time that we go and tackle Blightown. We're not actually going to Blightown right now, but part of that is going to be getting the Rusted Iron Ring. That will be very helpful, and we get it by going to the Undead Asylum. Rather, we're going back to the Undead Asylum. So how we do that is by going up the tower to the crow's nest. We're going to climb up these stairs, go to its nest, and actually curl up into a ball. Now the first time you curl up, you may have to wait a little while to be picked up, but as you can see, it's pretty quick for me. Now, the Undead Asylum is about the same, but with stronger enemies. Namely, these hollows with torches, and especially the room behind it. If you walk through the middle of the room where you first fought the Asylum Demon, you're going to drop straight down into what's going to be the Stray Demon. And we're saving him for last, so we're going to go around the outside of this room. Now, what makes the Rusted Iron Ring so great for Blightown is that it removes the movement speed penalty when going through water, marsh, anything that would normally hinder your movement. And there is a lot of that at the bottom of Blightown. I'm going to go straight past this bonfire to our old friend Oscar of Astoria. He is where we left him, now unfortunately hollowed. So I'm going to trigger the boulder trap first, just so we don't get stuck by it, and then pay our old friend a visit. Now, he isn't too hard, but he can turn very quickly. I probably could just be parrying him there, but I don't know, I like going in for backstabs if possible. Doesn't look like I'm going to get one off, but you can see that he doesn't hit terribly hard. Come on, one more. Goodbye, old friend. Now, he drops the crest shield, though, which is one of the best shields in the game. It boasts 100% physical damage reduction, and really decent, something like 80% magical damage reduction in some cases. So at least he gives us a nice gift, aside from, setting us free and everything. So the second thing now that we're going to do is actually to go get the Rusted Iron Ring. Now in another video I had posted exactly where to get the Undead Asylum West key, so we're going to use that key now to go back by the two night hollows and make our way through. It's just on the other side of the door. Okay, here we go. Now, after we get the key, we could just leave and go back to Blightown, but there's more to be done here. So from here, we're going to go all the way back to the bonfire, and then we're actually going to go back to our old cell. Let's talk about that Stray Demon for a moment here. Now, I'm obviously a melee build in this playthrough. Missed an item here. So I'm a melee build in this run-through, and what that means in the case of the Stray Demon is that when you drop down, you're going to take damage. You want to heal that as soon as you can. But really, if you just stay behind the Stray Demon, you should be good to go. He has some attacks that are going to be very difficult to hit you with, so Just don't overreach. Now, there's one enemy where we're going, and good news, bad news, it's a Black Knight. So as soon as you make your way back to the old cell, you'll see him, and he'll start to pursue you. Now, we're doing this now, because if you finish the Stray Demon boss fight, those bars to the left are actually where you leave the fight, so you would be walking into an ambush from this guy. But let's try to take him down, and if you see the item in back, that's a peculiar doll, which is going to allow you to enter the painted world of... Nice backstab, there we go. But it's going to allow you to enter the painted world of Ariamis in the Anor Londo area. And he's giving me a little bit of a fight. You could probably lure him... Oh, nope. You could lure him back here into the little waterway, but I don't know why I didn't do that. I think we can get him, though. Maybe not. Let's make some space. Showing my skills here for you. There we go. Right in the butt. A couple more hits. There it is. Okay. So, red Titanite chunk. And the peculiar doll. Again, we're going to be holding on to that for the painted world of Ariamis. But there we go. So, back to the bonfire, and then to the Stray Demon. So again, with the Stray Demon, we're going to drop down, heal as soon as we can, and then really you're just going to want to stay behind him. His primary attacks are going to be a slam with his staff. He's going to fly up into the air and do a butt drop, dropping his butt onto the ground, and then he's going to cast a little bit of a magical blast with his staff. That's the one that we want to watch out for. That attack in particular hits hard, but it's also the downfall of the Stray Demon. Let's take care of him. And then the one on the other side of the pillar, I know he's there. So if you stay behind the Stray Demon, you can actually get him caught in casting that magical bomb over and over again. And if you stay behind him, that's the attack that he'll use. There he is. Let's heal up. Yeah, otherwise it's just going to smack you with that staff. His attacks can be blocked, which makes this fight a lot easier. There's that blast. So you see that he'll blast, we get a little bit of distance, close in for 2 hits really at most. 3's getting a little bit greedy. You can block that. I don't know why I tried to dodge. But anyway, he'll cast his spell, move in for a couple hits, and then back off. Now if he gets turned around, or if he goes to do his little butt drop on you, and you get put in front of him, it's a bad place for you. At least a worse place for you. The chances of him doing a staff attack are a lot less, and he can actually throw it at you for a ranged attack, or he'll just start acting erratically. And you can see now, luckily, that he's been very predictable with his attacks. So it's early on, but hopefully we can just chain him into his repetition. I'm just going to wait here for him to settle in. This is definitely one of those fights where you can afford to take your time. A couple good hits there. See, he just turned real quick on me, and that's gonna hurt. I think I can save this. I just gotta get behind him again. Yeah, there we go. I'll heal up. And we're back to where we were. See, he just kind of threw it there. Let's just block that one, huh? Let's going to take me a moment to get behind him again. Alright, I think we got him. This is where we want to be. Yep. Alright, hopefully we've gotten him back into his cycle here. Looks like we have. Let's just try to stay behind him now, huh? Oh, nice little whiff on that. Oh, not nearly close enough for that one. Or that one, jeez. Okay. It's possible to get more than 2 hits in, obviously, depending on the weapon. It's hard to do, though. Well, it's hard to do and not have risk associated with it. That was one, but that was close. Four hits, pretty good. Okay, well we're getting there. I can't get too greedy like that. We're getting them. Don't you start doing this again. Just a few more cycles. Come on. Alright, I think I could just finish him off here. As soon as he drops, I'm just going in. Alright, come on. One more. There it is. Alright, and he's down. So he's going to drop Humanity, a Homeward Bone, and a Titanite for us. But we're going to head over to Blightown next, so thank you for joining me, and we have no reason to come back here. 100% done. So I will see you in the next one. Cheers.